What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I'm here to talk about something that's near and dear to me. Recently, about 16 hours or so ago from recording this video, Mr. Raffle Waffles uploaded on his channel a cipher that not himself, but a bunch of other people had solved. It was a sort of cipher, and here's a clip of him talking about it.
Hi guys, Mr. Raffle Waffles here. Today we are going to be talking about a newly solved cipher in Revelations.
So in this clip he talked about, or in this video, he talked about how they had solved the cipher, and here's what it said.
The message says, "From all of us at Treyarch, it has been a fun and amazing experience making zombies with you these last 8 years. Without your love and input, none of this could have been possible. Thank you for playing."
Ladies and gentlemen, that was one of Treyarch's messages to us. The people who played in these games, this game mode. It was pretty amazing, and it was pretty touching as well too. Because this was Treyarch's way of saying, thanks for playing all these years. Thanks for being invested in this game mode. Because if you may or may not know, this game mode wasn't even intended to be a part of Call of Duty. It was just a game mode that they were working on during World at War, and then someone said, hey, throw that into the mix. It's a good game. It had started out as a side project and became one of the most well-known features of a Treyarch game. That's pretty amazing. Now I'm going to talk to you about where I started. It all started on this. Except it wasn't this system. It was a different system. Started playing that game on Wii. This was my grand introduction into Call of Duty and into its whole entire massive world. It started with Black Ops on one of the most unlikely of systems, the Wii. Some people were like, whoa, how did you play it on the Wii? Or what, you started playing Call of Duty on the Wii? Jeez, that must be like fun. And yeah, it was a weird experience to play Call of Duty Black Ops on a Wii. The graphics were oh so godly terrible compared to the PS3. But man, did I have fun. I even especially enjoyed playing Call of Duty Zombies on there. That was my first experience. And the only zombie map I ever had was Kino der Toten. And to see it be redone in Revelations was awesome. It was one of my favorite maps due to the fact that A, it was one of the only maps that I could get. I couldn't get 5, and I couldn't get Dead Ops Arcade, even though Dead Ops Arcade doesn't even count as part of the zombie storyline. But I couldn't get 5, another one of my favorite maps, which kind of sucked because 5 was pretty cool, and I couldn't get it on Wii. But then, a few years down the line, I got a PS3. And bam! This game was on there. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Holy crap. I had so much fun on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. For all of you who hate transit, I fucking loved it, you know? Some of you out there are like, oh, shit's terrible. You had all these this, that, and all this other crap. Transit's terrible, and Transit Crew sucks, and all of that. To all of you who are out there, you know, you had your experiences with it. And I had mine. And my experience was great. I loved it. I wasn't into the storyline yet, but I still fucking loved it. Black Ops 2, it was great. I really looked forward to zombies. And then, towards the end of the PS3 life cycle, was when I got my PS3, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 was announced. Whoa. I had played other Call of Duty games like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and that was about it. That's my whole Call of Duty knowledge. And, you know, playing Advanced Warfare and seeing there was no zombies. And then they added it in later as a DLC feature that you had to buy. And it was at that moment that I felt that Advanced Warfare wasn't meant to have zombies. It was a half-assed attempt to get Advanced Warfare higher ratings. Or higher buys. I don't know what you want to call them. It was a cash-in. And I felt that that storyline didn't have as much to offer as, well, Call of Duty. Treyarch's version of Call of Duty, that is. And then when I saw and feasted my eyes upon Shadows of Evil, I was like, holy fucking shit. This is gonna be one of the most amazing moments of my life. And it was. Shadows of Evil, for a long time, was one of the only maps I had. And then my friends and I, we all decided we're all gonna buy Season Pass. And that was the most amazing thing ever. It was around this time that I also found Mr. Raffle Waffles and started getting into the lore, into the storyline of everything. My eyes opened to the zombie storyline in Black Ops 3, where Treyarch perfected the zombie formula and perfected the zombie story, connecting all past zombies, maps, and everything into the present, making all the maps sort of relevant, even the transit map. And that was pretty fucking cool. Treyarch, you really did a good job. You outdid yourself in Black Ops 3. I'm glad that for the first time in all of my life, I bought a season pass to Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Because no matter how terrible some of the maps were, Setsubo no Shima, god damn it, was that annoying as shit. Those spiders, god fucking damn those spiders. Oh my god. But back on track. Whether it's Zetsubo or any other map that pissed me off, I still enjoyed playing Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. I was glad when Revelations came out. I was glad when the whole community solved the final Easter egg. And I'm glad that still people are clinging on to an alternative ending. Because I predicted that there would be 2 endings. And I still at least hope there is 2 endings. And I'm pretty happy that Treyarch did send a message saying, hey, thanks for playing our game. Thanks for being invested in our game. And thanks for supporting us. Thank you for being so involved in creating this crazy, crazy world. It was amazing to hear that. Especially coming from Milo. Or Mr. Waffle Waffles. It was pretty cool, And what sucks is, if you watch that video yourself, towards the end, Mr. Waffle Waffles starts crying. Or you can feel it, you can hear it in his voice, that he's very sad that it's all coming to an end. Because it's something that played a most important role in his life, just like a bunch of other zombie YouTubers. What sets me apart from them, and what sucks that it sets me apart from them, is they all started playing zombies during World at War. A map that I still want, a map and a game. Maps and games that I still want to play. World at War. It's amazing, These are all things I missed because I was young and wasn't really introduced to Call of Duty until Black Ops 1. It sucks that I missed that part of my life. Missed that part of Call of Duty's life. Is that I missed World at War. One of the games that brought zombies to light. It was pretty amazing. But it sucks that I missed it. And I felt for Mr. Waffles when he's, started tearing up. Because that's it. Revelations. Those are what Jason Blundell likes to call the brackets. That's the end of that. It sucks, but that's the end of it. It sucks. We'll all still be holding out, even after Infinite Warfare comes out. We'll all still be waiting for a new Black Ops or a new Zombies. Spaceland's coming out, but it's just not the same. Mr. Waffle said it himself. Treyarch Zombies is unique. Can't be copied. Can't be done elsewhere. It's unique. It's a storyline, and it's a group of people that have built a story from the ground up, starting this year. Or starting last year. That's pretty badass. That long ago, there may or may not have been a story. But they really enforced that story in Black Ops 3. And it's pretty fucking cool. I wish I could have been a part of it in a greater way than these last stretch of Call of Duty Zombies. Never really wanted Zombies to end during my time of joining in. It sucks, but now I gotta wait. I gotta wait until Treyarch produces another Call of Duty game that probably won't be Black Ops. But I gotta wait. I gotta wait until October for the comic book to come out. I gotta wait for Treyarch to make another Call of Duty game. Will it be Black Ops? No. Most likely not. Treyarch does things in three arcs. I caught on to your trick. But it sucks. This is the end. This is the end of Richtofen for now. It's the end of Tank Dempsey. God damn it, I really want to fucking know his name. His real name. I know it's not Tank, because that's a nickname. I really want to know Tank Dempsey's name. Don't ask why, because I don't even know why. But I want to know his name. I want to know Tank Dempsey's name. I want to see him again. I want to see these characters come back. But so far, it seems unlikely that they're coming back. I want to see Nikolai come back. I want to see Takeo come back. Because these are all fucking amazing characters. Sophia. I just started knowing Sophia back in Gorod Krovi. And now she's gone again. I want to see Maxis back. Maxis was a father who cared for his daughter. I want to see Samantha back. I want to see all these characters back. Will I? Who knows? That's the end of that. That's the end of that storyline. I also want to see the Morgue City characters back. Those were cool people. Transit, I'm hearing, is coming back in the second issue of the Call of Duty Zombies comic book. But that comes out in December, so I gotta wait. And that's what all this is now adding up to. I gotta wait. This sucks, because I gotta wait. I gotta wait for Treyarch to make another game, make another Zombies. But I'm really hoping Treyarch does what the whole community has been asking for. And that is make a game that combines World at War zombies, Black Ops zombies, Black Ops 2 zombies, and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 zombies, all into one beautiful little package. Treyarch, you do not know how much the community would love that. To see all of their great and amazing characters come back in one game. One game titled Call of Duty Zombies. That would be amazing. It'd be amazing. Please. Please give it to us. But hold us off long enough for you to do what you need to do. Please give it to us. Just remaster all the old maps and give it to us on one beautiful platter that is a game box. Because that would be amazing. Anyways, Treyarch, from us at the community, we'd like to thank you for deciding one day that this short little side project that you were working on would be worthy for us. Because we love it. And we're glad, we're happy yet sad to see it go. Because it's been a big part of our lives. And now it's over. Now it's over. It's over. For now, it's over. Hopefully. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Sad to see you go, Treyarch, but, you know, like all good people and all good things,